is basically the wiring diagram. This is the short power. The short power double phase receive the phase 1, phase 2, and neutral and ground coming from the transformer at the beginning of the dock. Once again, this is the AC switch selector. AC switch selector. You remember in DC, the red one? That's the DC switch selector. Battery bank number 1, battery bank number 2. This is similar, but this is for AC. Short power, generator, and inverter. Those are the three sources of AC power. Okay, and this is the common. This is the output. The output in this particular case, because it's a double phase, is entering in the isolator transformer. The isolator transformer receives the output power coming from the switch selector, and in the output of the isolator transformer is the power entering into the main breaker of the AC panel. All right, now we are going to do the wiring for that panel. That panel, because this is a double phase board, have double phase breakers and single phase breakers. There are breakers double phase for air conditioning equipment, for water makers, for some appliance double phase, and there are single phase breakers for blowers, lights, computers, TVs. Those are single phase breakers. When the boat is working with generator and one phase is full, for example 80 amps, and the other phase is only 20 amps, you hear on the generator the rotor of the generator try to touch the stator. That's not good. For that reason, it's good idea per each phase install ammeter and voltmeter per each phase. When I am going to fit a single phase equipment, I am going to use the hotline and the neutral. Of course, the ground is from the case of the equipment. Hot and neutral for single phase. I am going to fit a double phase equipment. The double phase use hotline, and ground, no neutral. The donut, if you remember, is a magnet. Half is positive and the other half negative. Positive and negative. And I am going to pass the donut through the hotline cable. That's the hotline cable. Hotline 1 and hotline 2. I am going to use two donuts. One donut for phase 1 and other donut for phase 2. And the end of those cables from the donut goes directly into the ammeter. That's simple. That's the procedure to connect the ammeter. You use the donut, both terminals of the donut to the ammeter, and the donut through the cable. Once again, we have the main AC panel, main breaker, individual breakers. We have the inverter. The input of the inverter is DC power, and this is the output of the inverter, AC power. And we have the short power. The short power connection. This is the outlet. This is the short power card. This is the power coming in, and this is the power coming from the generator. The generator is not connected in this moment. We have a generator, we have inverter, we have short power or short power inverter generator, depending if you use switch selector or if you use individual breakers. And additionally, we are going to connect the ammeter, the voltmeter, and the frequency hertz. The capacity of the galvanic isolator in amps should be exactly the same capacity of the main breaker on the AC panel. This is the main breaker, this is the AC panel, this is the main breaker, and those are the individual breakers. Okay, the main breaker, the capacity of this breaker, in this particular case, is 30 amps, and the capacity of the galvanic isolator is 30 amps. This one should be equal to this, and also the capacity of this and this should be equal to the capacity of the output breaker of the generator. In front of each breaker you have one LED. When you activate the breaker, the LED should be on. The LED for this particular case, for this particular example, is similar to this one. It's an LED, one leg for neutral and the other leg for hot. Okay. All the LEDs, they have the neutrals, the yellow ones, connected to the neutral bus bar. And the hot is connected in the output of the breaker. When the breaker is activated, immediately the LED is on.